to the vlog because you already know what time it is. It's vlog time. Let's go. Oosh. Well, the vlog's starting early. It's technically Tuesday. We're about to get a D a day to keep that pesky doctor away. Oops. Oh, beautiful. Anyway, here we are. We are looking for this bad boy. We're also looking for this bad boy. I'm going to click that into there. And we're going to do some modifications to the rat. Alrighty. Well, as you would have known from the last vlog, we've got an event tomorrow night. So we're going to be racing sprints at QR, so that should be fun. So at the moment, we're just going to take out the rear seats in the rat. I believe it's a Torx bit, but however, it might be this one actually. So yeah, we're going to take out the seats in the rat, just make it a little bit more lighter, because that's obviously the aim, is to get as light as you can. There you go. I don't think this is the right size, but anyway, we'll have a look. So yeah, we're going to take the rear seats out. The front seat will stay in, obviously, or the passenger one. Let's have a look. Oh, bloody good. Right size. How good am I? So yeah, take the rear seats out. Give us a little bit more weight. And this will be about it. But yeah, this is obviously the setup. So to take the seats out, obviously your car won't be as stripped as this thing, but it's literally one bolt there, and it kind of holds on like I guess like a cap, and it sort of like hooks under, and then the bolt applies pressure and then holds these in. But yeah, that's literally all that's holding your seats in fairness. Obviously you got a bunch of plastics around here, but yeah, essentially that's all that holds. Oh, let's bend over here. Oh no. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, that was lucky. Like, I wouldn't say it's a massive weight saving, but hey, it's a weight saving nonetheless. But yeah, as you can see, those are the two seats. So it's a double, and then a single, obviously. But yeah, not really much weight. Probably maybe like 10 kgs if that. Oosh, alright, well, it's been a few minutes, but just got rid of the old Varex, whatever you want to call it, controller. It was still in the back since the last exhaust, so yeah, just cut that out obviously. Wrapped all the wires up. I mean, there's only two, just these two here, so that should be all good. But yeah, so there's the old Haldex controller. We're about to just turn the ignition on, and then we're going to pair a cheap phone that we got just for this particular ordeal. So just a little Google Pixel. So just literally one app on there, which is the Haldex app. So yeah, but that's the controller itself. Nice and cool. Oosh, boys. All right. Well, I guess we'll show you what we do to set this up. So turn the ignition on. That's pretty basic, really, in fairness. It's connected, and that's pretty much it. It automatically recognizes that there's a Haldex controller there, and there's a few different settings. There's a lock setting, which essentially means that you can control how much goes to the front, how much goes to the rear. Obviously, it's only going to ever go 50% to the rear. The way you can do skids, I guess, is take the front's drive shafts out, or the axles. You'll be able to do skids. Throttle, so based on throttle percentage. Speed, based on speed. Boost, based on boost. A map, I believe, is in relation to different speeds. So like, 0 to 20 might be a certain percentage, 40 to 60 might be another percentage, and blah, etc, etc. Track, obviously, well, pretty self-explanatory. You can essentially map a track out and go through the part there. Off, which is just the pump's inactive, 100% to the front wheels, which is what it is now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a pretty basic controller in the grand scheme of things. I'm not sure how you would add a track in there. Like, you could probably add like maybe a 3D mapping of some description. But there's a lot of stuff that you can do with the controller itself, and in terms of like mapping and all that sort of stuff. So that's really handy to have. But we don't use that as always. We just use the lock feature. That's about it. But yeah, we'll fuel up tomorrow. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, obviously we just took out the seats. There's nothing major there. But yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Never mind, boys. Just found a bloody mint spot for the old controller to sit. So it's actually quite sort of quite in there. That'd be sick. Bloody hell yeah. So we just leave that in there and away we go. And then we'll just look down, turn her off, she's away. Then we don't have to use that mount up there. But yeah, it should be fun. Well, the day has come. So excited. Got a little timer on. Little green thing there you can see. Oof. First event since the all drive has been put in. So we're going to QR tonight. We're going to night sprints. Probably see a few people that you might be aware of that we've had in the vlog previously. I think Ed's going. I think Stephen's going. Ed's got the 6R or the TCR GDI, and Stephen's got the BMW M2. Rain, Mark 7 GDI, and Angus, which is Reflex GDI. I'll take him when we get there. But yeah, super nervous. We're not going to, I guess, set any times. The reason we're going is for testing. We're testing the fuel pump. But however, if testing goes okay, we might see if we can put down a lap towards the end of the night. But I think there's 4 5-lap sessions, which is good. So that gives us plenty of time to heat the tyres up, maybe 2 warm-up laps, 1 flying lap, and then a cool down lap after that or something. So we'll see. We'll keep an eye on the temps and everything. We'll post you back when we get there, but see you there. Alrighty boys, well, we're about to we just finished our briefing. Got our passenger band, got our number 87, lucky number 87. So should be fun. There is a reason behind why I have number 87, but I'll tell you at a later date. But nervous. Hopefully the car doesn't blow up. We'll see. There's old Jackson. He's getting his car back soon. We got some positive results, or positive update anyway. So we'll see what happens with our E85 Golf. Maybe a big return to the vlog. We'll do a special video for you, bro.
Yeah, maybe.
You excited?
Yeah.
What, you reckon this week maybe, or?
Yeah, I think so. I think at the end of the week, I reckon we'll be back.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
I was hoping it would be for tonight, but
yeah, hoping. Oh.
Maybe
In fairness, I thought he was going to surprise us, but he didn't. Ooh, there's old Eddie. Oosh, but we're about to get on track, so it should be fun.
What do you think?
Yeah, good. Annoyingly, the car cuts out on the final turn. Switch it off, switch it back on, and it drops down to like a really low gear, and then I got to shift back up. So I got 106, which isn't bad, considering I'm not full speed down the front straight, so I'm okay with that.
You're okay with that? What do we think?
Very nice.
Mitch is here. Mitch is here.
Hang on.
What?
Oh no, it's the other hand. The marriage hand. I was like, what's going on here? But it's the other hand.
What's just that?
He's taken, girls.
What are you broke, bro? What are you broke now? You what? Your brakes are cooked, eh?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
A bit warped.
Bit warped?
Bit warped. If I just drive it harder, it'll
Well,
go
you've got stock stock rotors, mate. Get some T3s or something on there.
I will.
At least T2s at the bare minimum.
It'll get there.
Call yourself a race car driver with those shoes on.
It's not fast enough.
Oh. Well, we're doing quite well. We did, I think that session we did a 10, just shy of a 106, so 105.994 something like that. The next guy in front of us is probably like 500th of a second, so bugger all time at all. It didn't cut out on that fastest lap, so very stoked with that. Just going to check the pressures now, make sure that we're not over the tolerance. But car's going well, so yeah, absolutely love it. So good, very happy. I'm happy with the 105. Absolutely wrapped with the 105. Considering I got no trap prep or anything like that, I'm pretty happy. So we'll get there.
What's up, bro? What's up?
Just racing, eh?
Just racing, eh? Are you ready?
Oosh, boys. Well, had a bit of a trim, but still keeping the mullet a little bit. It is technically the next day. It is Thursday, but I thought I'd wrap up last night, Wednesday. Car handled extremely well, other than the fuel pump cutting in and out. Essentially, it was just on that final corner. I even tried to keep it under 5k, and on that last corner, just dropping down into third, I just dropped it down a little bit too much and went over 5 and then just cut out. And essentially, it's like apex is essentially the middle of the corner. Just after the apex, probably about 3/4 of the corner when I'm pretty much heavy on the throttle. It just jerks and then just cuts out. So super annoying. However, Dylan is aware and he knows how to fix it, so that's good. Our time did end up with a 105.443 or something like that. So out of the Golfs, I think I was like the second fastest. The other one was a 7 GDI, needed a 105 flat. So not too far in front. But yeah, unfortunately, because I had that cutting out issue, I wasn't able to sort of foot flat down the front straight. Essentially, when it did cut out, I turned it off, turned it back on, and then essentially, but automatically went into like 5th gear. So I had to drop it back down to 3rd and then sort of take off. So I reckon that will be at least a second, maybe a second and a half, because it is a fair sort of whack down to that front straight. So there is a bit of speed that you could get up to about 180, give or take. And the other issue I have is that it is on a stock-ish alignment, so there's barely any camber in the front or the rear. So get that dialed in for the next race, 31st of August. So essentially a month and a half away. But yeah, we'll get out. I think a couple of the boys are going to come as well. So yeah, wrapped with how the car went. Oosh, boys, welcome back to the vlog. Even though you would have just seen a few clips of me racing on the track, you know. Just call me Shane Van Giz, no big deal. If you know, you know. But anyway, we're starting the vlog off. Saturday morning. Oh, where are we? D a day keeps the doctor away, as we know. Oh, need to get restocked actually. I don't actually have any left. It's my last one. Driven, where are you at, boys? Oosh, and we got the tie-in, the real GOAT OG, up in the house. Not anymore, yeah. So as of last week, we put in your seats. That vlog comes out maybe tonight or tomorrow, so you'll be watching that one. But yeah, selling his car, so drops it off tonight. So essentially, as we said last week, we're just going to raise the suspension up a bit. I raised it up for Ollie a little bit ago, and I had to take the whole rear shock out. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, raise it up so it's a little bit more practical. Maybe not as high as the Rat.
Maybe a bit higher.
Maybe a bit higher, but the front's all right. Like I'm pretty happy with how the front looks. So maybe we might go the front that sort of height, and then maybe about half on the back. I think it'll look nice. So we'll see what we can come up with. Oh, look who decided to show up.
Oh, do you still do that?
Gee! Oh, we're all about the fans around here. We've got 117 now, bro. They've been asking for you.
Oh, too early.
Okay, alright. Ooh, she's running off. But yeah, all finished. All finished with Ty's car. What do you reckon, Ty? A bit too high, eh? Or what?
Not high enough.
Not high enough, eh?
I mean, the car's going tonight.
Yeah, car goes tonight, so good one. But the next customer showed up, so we're going to get stuck into that one. It's an intercooler for a Mark 5 GDI. But it should be fun. What are you up to, bro? What are you up to, man?
Man, I'm just trying to walk down the street and this guy is just... Nah, relax.
Oosh. Well, I guess the next customer's already here. We got a little Mark 5 GDI. Stage 2, I believe. Don't think it's stage 2 plus. Not that you can really tell, but yeah, stage 2. So tuned by MRPS, obviously. And today we're just putting in an S3 intercooler. So the Mark 5s have plastic end tanks, which are essentially these things. So this is an S3 one, and they're obviously metal, so helps with heat distribution and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, going to chuck that in for the customer and should fit nice and easy, but might touch base when we're about halfway, give or take, and then we'll go from there. Oosh. Well, 1 hour in, so I think it's 12:50 at the moment. Yeah, 12:50, not bad. Whole front clips off, so front bumper bar, I guess you could say like radiator cover, so to speak. Headlights are all out, but yeah, this is essentially the intercooler design. So AC condenser up front, intercooler in the middle, radiator at the back. We essentially undo a few of these bolts here to move the AC condenser out of the way. So here is where it obviously bolts to the actual car. So we essentially undo it from that side and sort of just bend it out the way a smidge. And then yeah, this intercooler should come out the sandwich design. Nice and easy. So yeah, nothing's really attached or anything. So yeah, almost there. So not a bad job at all for the money. But yeah, as we see, is the intercooler exactly the same size. So with the I guess like the IE ones, they're actually a lot thicker. So you'll find that you can't actually what's the word I'm looking for? Like it doesn't snug in really well. It's quite difficult to sort of line it up. Whereas this one's the same size. It just doesn't have plastic end tanks. So as we said before, these are all plastic, where they're obviously all metal. So yeah, they run a bit smoother, but yeah, not bad for timing. Yeesh, boys. All right, after going through my spare bolts and whatever else, the intercooler is mounted. So these here are essentially all the ones that go into the factory one. Because it's plastic, obviously they're like a corkscrew design, so not a fine thread. All of these ones, they're all fine threads. So without leaving the house, just got some bolts that I had lying around, so yeah, looks pretty schmicko. We'll just have to put that one back in. Don't know why I took that out. Stupid me, but yeah. Looking pretty good, other than that, I guess. Not bad. Well, it's been a hot minute. I did forget to record halfway. My bad. But intercooler, all done. Nice and schmicko. Obviously you can't tell that the intercooler is actually in there, but it's done. So yeah, it's probably going to wrap up today. I think we're off to the shops maybe. I think Jack needs to get like a bin or something, some random thing. But yeah, that's probably going to wrap up today. We'll be back again tomorrow as always. What have we got? A coilover install tomorrow on a Mark 7 GDI, and then we've got glow plugs on a TDI Mark 7 as well tomorrow. So yeah, should be fun. We'll catch you tomorrow morning. Oosh. Well, she's an early morning, boys.
Yeah.
She's 6 o'clock, and we're off. We're off, boys. We're actually on Nebo right now.
Brake at the same time.
Angela! Old limp mode.
What's going on here, Lippy? Oh no!
There's old Reese in front of us. Old Warlow.
Touching a bit of that, dude. Oh my god. Felt again a bit slippery when we were in the leaves. Yeah, that's good. It's a thick layer on that. The tires are like, kill me! Kill me!
Alrighty, boys. Well, we've got a new name. ZRM. Zach Robbie Motorsports.
Zach and Robbie Motorsports.
Old Zach's got his new wings that all the lads got for his birthday. You haven't thanked everyone yet, bro.
Can't think of your name.
That's kind of how it looks. Pretty intense, eh? And you could get like another Robbie James Motorsport sticker and just put it right across. That'd look good. No, that's good. Nice. Happy?
Happy as. I'd clap my hands, but I'm holding the wing.
And then we're also doing Tristan's S3. The end links don't fit, so unfortunately he had to go buy some new ones, so that's good. So we can use those. Haven't got the other side out yet, but this side's all done. So that's what it looks like in the air. And then, I mean, I'm just going to get it so it's level. And then Tristan can obviously, once he puts everything back, you know, gets it all settled, he can lower it, higher it, whatever he wants to do. But yeah, fun times ahead. Yeesh, alright, well, the old wing's all taped down now. Pretty much copied old Jackson. No, looks decent, eh? Looks good. Not bad. Gapping's pretty much the same. Not bad at all. Oh, that looks dope. Holy heck. That's cool. I like it. Oosh, boys. Alright, well, we all finished with Tristan's car, so as we can see, the coilover's definitely worked a treat. It's a lot lower. So this was second attempt. So first attempt was good for the back. He was happy with that. And then this is our second attempt at the front. So I'm pretty happy with that. Probably could go a smidge lower if you really wanted to, just to get it completely flat. But I'll leave that up to him. But yeah, pretty easy. I think it's just past 1 o'clock, so next customer's not here till 2. So we'll move to Zach's car, take this for a test drive, bring it back, and then yeah, I guess wait for the other customer. So we're essentially, we've got a trolley full of tools, but everything else is packed away. So yeah, nice and easy. So we'll catch you soon. Whoosh, well, here's the second customer of the day. All done and dusted. Bloody good. Whoosh, boys. Well, appreciate you guys tuning in for the weekend. The mountain run was a bit of a surprise. I wasn't actually expecting to go. We sort of planned it last minute, like Saturday. It was like 8 o'clock or something, so really last minute. But yeah, once again, I really do appreciate you guys liking, commenting, subscribing. We're on a push right now. I really do appreciate it. If you could, subscribe, give me a like or even a comment, whatever you want to do. It does go a long way and it goes further than you guys realise. So once again, we'll see you next weekend. Stay driven, keep driven, and we'll see you on the next one. Ooh.